sell the client. We can't be responsible for that side of it, right? So how many times can they get the phone to ring and convert it into a paying client on their end? So $149 for this market is way too low. So try and, I mean, I know somebody that actually, just a quick example, I know somebody that's targeted pest control down in the States somewhere, and he's got a guy paying $400 per month for a market that he should only be paying $99 in terms of search results. He's paying $400 per month for it, right? So there's a major gap there. Sell high. So all right, so that's that. And it is recurring income, so I know it's not very much, 10%. The problem is I was thinking about giving you guys more money on this in this aspect, which I will if you guys actually start bringing in a lot of clients and everything like that. But at the moment, it's actually me and my partner, and the people that we are outsourcing to are taking 50% of what's the actual monthly income to do what they're doing, which is worth it on our end because they're willing to do the ranking for it for free up front, and we're not really putting any labor into it. It's no real skin off our back. So yeah, that's why we can't really cough up too much more. So it's recurring monthly income. So if you pull in a client for $300 a month, that's going to be $30 extra, $30 per month in your pockets, right? So the higher you can sell them, the better for you as well. Okay, so that is that, and then the exact same thing applies. I don't think there's anything I'm leaving out here. And then the exact same thing applies if you go and do it through Yellow Book. I don't know. Maybe just save this URL that's at the top here. Maybe just save that. And just quickly write that down. So then you can just always go to it or bookmark it or something like that. Because the only way I know how to get to it right now is I go Yellow Book and then I just go to the channel by Yellow Book, which is a little Mickey Mouse. Okay, and all these videos, I'm pretty sure the price is $500 to $600 they spent for these 36-second videos, and they're not ranked. A minute 7, I don't know how much they paid for that. Just kind of watch them, figure out exactly what they're about. Just go through all of them. Right now, there's no reason for us to discriminate in my eyes. We can get these ranked super fast. Like here, I'll show you. Just like I was saying to you today for so this had 2 million search results, okay? And I got both my YouTube videos ranked right up front in 20 minutes yesterday. So that's how easy it is sometimes, because Google gives so much preference to videos because that's what their customers want. Google is operating purely for their customers, and this is what they want. They'd rather watch a video than they'd want to read an article. So they're going to give a lot of preference to them, and that's how you get these ranked front page. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be taking their videos and we're going to be optimizing it for the front page of Google. Okay? And once again, they don't pay until it's there. So just go through them, kind of find out about them.
When you need reliable, high-quality window tinting service, you can trust the
window tinting. Let's see if this has any sort of window tinting. Wouldn't it? I don't know what type of market this will have. Okay, so there's no searches. Kind of like what I showed you earlier today. They're not always going to have search results, but that doesn't mean that it's not being searched at all, because if you go into, let's go in and search it directly. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Let's see here. Oh, there we go. So there's 22 searches per month. I don't know I don't know how much they can charge each client or anything like that. That's something, you know, you can go in and do that research on. But there are Google Places listing, which is awesome, and there is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So go in here. You could even find out. Google Places listing isn't really relevant if you're looking at videos. I'm just saying, if you want to, you can offer them Google Places or to rank their video. I suggest the video, one, because they've actually put money into it. Google Places is free, so they don't really have any skin in the game yet. This they've dropped $500 into. They want to get their money's worth out of this, so this is much better. And once again, we can rank these things like crazy. Like I said, sometimes they can take a day, sometimes they might take longer. It depends on how many search results there are, right? That one that I'd optimized for had 2 million. There's ways to find out how competitive the market is, but I don't really want to confuse things at this moment in time. If you guys just want to see, there's only 901 search results. So this should be pretty easy to get to the front page of Google video. There are some more, like you can see here that I have plugins here, SEO stuff. I don't really want to confuse things yet, but as you go on, we can kind of suss out the market, suss out how we're doing. Actually, didn't change my location there for those terms, but nonetheless, you guys get the idea. So I'll just start at the top and just go straight through these things. All right, and then, you know, some of these guys might not even have websites all the time. I mean, it takes forever to go through and, you know, sometimes it takes forever to go through and get
when you need
a
reliable,
website.
high-quality window tinting service, you can trust.
Usually what they do,
Reliable, high-quality.
Usually what they do is if you click on here, you're going to go to the actual page that it's hosted on.
When you need reliable,
and you can just find the phone number there, so you can just ring them like that. And there's a ton of things. Like, these videos are just so badly optimized, it's insane. Like, even here, just a little thing. They're ranked under Google or Yellow Book's channel still. You want to have a keyword in there, right, for the market that they want to rank for. So, I mean, when this isn't even done, you know that they haven't done anything else, and it does get pretty in-depth. So that is that. A few things I just forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to be sending you guys a contract that you are going to then send to the potential client or the client that agrees if you make the sale over the phone. And it's just going to say, I agree to pay X amount of dollars after my video is ranked on the front page of Google or Google Places or whatever it is. It's a little bit more coherent than that, obviously. It's just that's pretty much the gist of the contract. You can just email it to them, and then they can print it out, sign it, and scan it, and send it back to you. It'd be awesome. So there's that, and then as for the survey, which is an awesome idea, what I'll do is I'll just go. I have a service. I don't know if this is going to work, because I think that originally I thought what I could do is just send you guys the link to the survey, and you can just go through it as you're on the phone with them. So it's just how many new customers are you looking for each month, realistically. The good thing about like a question like this, I know it sounds kind of stupid, but we can actually look and see if this person is serious. We don't want to just take on people that say, well, I want, 300 new clients a month. Well, we can't guarantee that we can even come close to facilitating that. So you can kind of tell that they're just going to be a high maintenance client, and we don't have time for that. There's so many businesses in the world. We don't need time. We don't have to waste our time with these guys. So that's kind of, I was saying before, don't discriminate. Well, that's the question that tells us if we're going to discriminate towards them. Have you done any online advertising? What is your website address? Just so I can go in and analyze it. And then these are just kind of follow-up questions. If you don't actually close the sale at the time, then you can just ask them these questions, have this filled out, so I can know and I can contact them back at what the number is, who I should talk to, and everything like that. Now, the great thing is if this works properly, and you guys can just fill this out as you go, it is automatically sent to me right here, okay? And I can just go in and I can analyze each result. And that'd be great because then we could just pretty much eliminate the idea of having an actual spreadsheet through Excel that you guys would have to fill out for each phone call, because I'd obviously figure out what market you're targeting and everything like that. The only problem is that I think that it tracks you by your IP address. So if you fill it out once and you try to log back into it again, they'll say you've already filled this out. So I think that might be the only hiccup. So I might have to stick with the spreadsheet idea, but we'll see. You can obviously just write those questions down in a Word document. Maybe I'll throw them in here when I send them to them, and send this to you, and I'll email that. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Like I said, you guys, I'm outsourcing to you guys because I'm not very good at cold calling, the face-to-face sale. So you guys are the professionals on this end. Just let me know what and any suggestions you guys have. Any suggestions you guys have about how to better optimize this process? And we'll make those changes definitely. I know today you asked how many hours a day would I want you to work. Obviously, I'd love if you guys work 24 hours a day. You know, I want as many clients as we can get. But if you guys don't want to work for a week, it's up to you, really. I mean, if we can be closing 1 or 2 sales at least per week, I'd be really, really happy. And if we can bump that up, once again, I'll bump your guys' percentages up. And if we can get this thing completely automated, so I'm just kind of a guy in the background, we'll definitely take care of you, and you won't even have to worry about anything. You just call up the clients, pass them on to us, and then that's it. Just collect your money. So, yeah, before I keep rambling anymore, how long has this video been? 23 minutes, pretty long. All right, I'm going to have to upload this in 2 sections on YouTube because I think my limit is like 15 minutes per video. So I'll upload this twice and in 2 parts, and I'll send you the link. And yeah, keep in touch. You guys can, as soon as you guys get the contract, I'll give you login to the Skype, and you guys can seriously just fly right at this thing. All right? I appreciate it, guys. Take care.